I am Latvian Turkmen, and welcome to Katawa Shoujo. With this is free visual novel, and with this visual novel I get into visual novel thing, and this visual novel was made by for leaves for made good like Katawa Shoujo started like I don't know, like somebody Japanese was made it about this, but it didn't get to making or something happened to him or her. I don't know. I hope you hear me. And this visual novel was made by false slaves that company came together from Fortune. So yeah, like let's jump in, and I need to calm my nerves. And okay, I will trade in this visual novel change my voice. And like breeze goes a naked branch over it to rattle like water. I hope you can hear the sound, or maybe I need me. Okay, I hope now you can hear. And like breeze goes a naked branch over here to rattle like water and wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The decoration streets provide a beautiful green canopy, far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I breathe into my cup, the dance and rub them together. I breathe into my cup ends and rub them together for voices to prevent them from numbling in this cold. Just how long I am expected to wait out there anyway? I'm sure it's not set for 4 p.m. Yes, the note. Slipped between the page of my MacBook while I wasn't looking. As far as glitches go, I ordered one of the letters in the locker, but at least this way shows a bit of detail. The ponder the beginning of the noxious snowfall gradually thickness. The snowflakes silently falling from the bike-painted sky are the only sight of the passing in the stand for. Maybe this microphone is not best. Maybe that's why it's silent. That's why it's silent. Okay, I need proper change. Okay, I brought this microphone for shape. The slow descent up on the frozen forest makes it seem like the time is slow to hit ground. Maybe by headphones with microphone. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mode. Someone is approaching me from behind. Hey, say you okay? Okay, that's okay. I will try. They didn't game right out. Yes, it's a very ultimate question. However, I recognize the honor that the angel voice in. I feel my ears grip a bit. In the voice I listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to I converse. I turned to face this voice, the voice of my dreams, and my air begins to raise. Iwanako, I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours? Damn it, I spent all of the note trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. But I did. Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it then. Probably we did. That sounds probably that sounded all will sound all the bills. A shy joyful smile that made me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle, even I tried. I needed to make video about my visa, damn it. Okay, and now it's just like the brightness like that make. I read it, I hope I read it. Okay, what's happening? My heart is pounding now, as if it was fair trying to push stuff from my chest and climb this hill for itself. So, here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branch. The gunshot noises music to my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. As it passes, she rakes her ears out as if supported by some no confidence. He raises looks with mine and she lightly wears her long dark hair around her finger. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I made like video like that longer. Drinking water. All this while, the injection speeding up my heart grows louder. Yeah. My throat is tight. I'm doubt I could even words effort out if I tried. You see? Okay. Come on, boys. For fun. I wanted... No, that's not... I wanted to know... If you go out with me, I stand there motionless, except for my pounded ears. I want to say something incredibly, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched by the break with. I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes, so blinding pain along my arms. Okay, come on, boys, for my whole body freezes for my eyes it shoots open there. Damn, I broke both. Like I wanted to see, like how to change voice, and right now I don't have it. Okay, sorry about that. We only write that. Sorry about that. If you hear, I hope you hear. If not, that fuck. Then walk you that microphone. Isayo. Wait. Isayo. Damn. The pain in my chin suddenly stops and I go back at the knees. The forest around me, the canopy of bare branch, the dull winter sky. Iwanako running towards me. All these waits to play. The last thing I remember before sleeping away are the sounds of Iwanako screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branch above. Damn luck. I think that's his luck. Okay, at least these. Okay. Fuck. Still locks. Fuck you, lock. Stop locking them. These animated parts, even this is free, these animated 8 parts. And writing, I didn't read, that's from Fortune. Okay, in Fortune now. That might be like that. Okay, and in this visual I know there's like erotic scenes here. I don't know. But okay. I will somehow censorate that movie make it works or something like that. Yeah. I suppose. Or audience. Can this okay. But still, that will be in in different episodes. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. That whole time I can prop them. Maybe that's those. So I'm not stuff like weird, even like I don't know. At least in nostalgia feelings. In drug lyrics and even it's like in this age like maybe in this year like in this big painter in this full time I can properly count the time I left this hospital alone and supervised on the 4 months is pretty long time when you are left alone with your drugs. So I had plenty of time to come to terms with my what the fuck that's for outstretched for a foreign online man that you don't want to be in the rain from a conscience in cause no other otherwise it can be fatal and probably I will play and probably in visual novels I will play one road if like already played road that I will replay from the book. Okay, sorry about that. At least I hope that those game record programs like I hope my voice don't like that. conditions. It goes here to act locally, and also a little bit way too fast it can be wadded up. Apparently, I had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really of miracles? And it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciate all of my life. And like showing, it really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were retarded by the news that I was say particularly to emergency phase. I had already had the full day by then to take everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for the car. Of course, the reason the car, because of the late discovery of this condition, I had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the tiredness. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons and cards, but the visitors on Violet and all the get well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me sympathy had been turned into a class project. Maybe some people were generally conjured, but I doubt it. Even the penguin in April had visitors. Based on the first month, only my parents gave by on and regular basis. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited. Anyway, we didn't touch a subject that was between us and that's no that never again. Like, stop it. The hospital. It's not really a place I like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and baseless. I guess it's because they are in our area and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the cardiologist. Every time I saw him for a drug test then when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries for. So I observed the scar that those surgeries had left on my chest slowly changed its appearance over time. Think of it as some kind of a moment. I still had questions about leaving, but my expectations are low enough. Now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get directly. The way it suffers around the answers shows that there's at least some hope. At some point I stopped watching TV. I don't know why I just did it. Maybe it was a wrong kind of escape for my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library in the hospital attract. It was more like storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I wanted I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked with a book in my hands. But I loved the stories. That was what my life was like. The days became increasingly harder to discussions from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the better outside it was like a time blurred into some kind of mass. I was trapped inside a stealthful moving within. And okay, damn. And from this visual novel, I want to read books, but I read one, but I didn't observe anything like I was reading. That book didn't exist. Maybe I may find some interest. A vehicle go by Vladimir Lenin. Sometimes I pause in relations that I didn't know what else fake it was. But other times, all the things that surrounded me will painfully crash into my consciousness. Through the body of nonchalance I accept up for myself. The page of my book will start to feel sharp and born again, and the evenness in my chest will become so hard to bear that I had to put the book outside and just lie down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. 2 days the doctor came in and gave me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he is trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasions? It's not that party. There's this ritual that it cartridges. It takes his time sorting his papers, then setting them outside as he to make a bowl of the pointless of what they just did. Then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to me. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Isaio. How are you today? I don't answer him, but I smell a little bit better. I believe that you can go home. Your ear is stronger now. And with some precautions, you should be fine. Will all your medications sort out? I gave you wanted you the preparations. The doctor sends a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expressions turn sudden as he reads it quickly. I can change the light. So, that place, doctor, so many, that's doctor, was all back. I take it from his hand and take a look myself, feeling numb, and my suppository react on this. The absurd is long list of medications starting back at me from the paper seems instruments they all playing together in the sea of letters. This is insane. Side effects. Adverse effects, contractions, and the dosage are listed line after line with cold pressures. I try to read them, but it's so like I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only make me feel sicker. All this for the rest of my life, every day. Timeline. I'm afraid that this is the best we can do at this point. However, no medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that least weight over the years. What kind of convinced poster is that? I'd have felt better if he hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents, and we believe that it will be best if you don't return to your old school. What? Please, calm down, he said. Listen to what the doctor said. That was that, okay. Please calm down. Okay, but that's him. Please calm down, he said. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Calm down? The way he says it tells me he knows full well that I wouldn't like it. I am going to be homeschooled. Whatever my concert shows, it's ignored. We all understand that you have to change your parameter. However, I don't think that it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your mitigation is set up. So, I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Iwanako Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students. They sleep, but it is a 24-hour nurturing staff, and it's only a few minutes from Iglip Regulated General Hospital. The majority of students lie on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence by giving up maybe. Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that. Wait, damn it. In the pages, it's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there would be 24-hour nurturing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being there be excellent way. Of course, that's only if you want to go, but your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. We went out there and had a couple of weeks back. I think you'll like it. It looks like I really don't have a chance. Compared to other ed programs, people with your conditions also tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. This is an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity. Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school. And while it's not the same one, especially your school that's and this world. That is what I want to say. It's just that it's not what you think. All of the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's great to watch students that can still get around. Then I think I didn't change my voice. It's great to watch students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little in one way or another. You know what that's like, and many of the coaches of the school can on to amazing things. A person doesn't know to be held back by his disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a great thing. I don't care. A person doesn't know to be held back by his disability. That's what those disabilities. I realized that something so important was that said for me. But what can I do about it? A normal life is out of situation. It's funny. I always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of recognition on shock or vantage. I call this out something now. Something about how I can go back to go anyway, but no. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know now it's futile. I walk out on the road, feeling very tired of all this. The hospital doctors, my conditions, everything. I don't see anything that folk make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of going to this disability school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. I clean slide this in a bed. That is all I can think of it to get me through this. At least I still have something even if it's a special school. It's something, it's a fresh start and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to think it back. It's a very least. I try to see what my noise will look like. Act 1. Lives expectations, and that's what's brutal. Okay, I leave this. Thank you for watching me, and nice music is in background. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time.